Alright, so hopefully this recording works because the last two attempts didn't end so well. I don't know why. So this recording I want to do yesterday. So it says, teen daughter won't say who got her pregnant. Dear pastor, I'm writing to advise. My husband and I have a son together. He also has a daughter. Make her a stepmom. When I met my husband, he told me about his daughter and asked me if I would agree for her to come and live with her after we got married, which I was cool with. The child was about 3 years old. Her mother was who basically was on her donor luck, basically saying, yeah, you can fill my spot because because the fact that I live in an area which is not really beneficial to my daughter's upbringing. Yeah, you call the shots here. So we went to Center Prep School. She went and got the traditional high school. Unless blah blah blah. All right, I'm basically going to say that her dad basically spoils her, whatever. All right, and basically she's grown up like a lot of middle class and or even upper class children grow up basically spoiled for the most part. Like she doesn't want for anything. To put it put. However, all right. I know she likes boys, but I did not know she had a steady boyfriend. To cut a long story short, basically she got knocked up at 17, and her father, who was informed of this, who basically was basically in denial and basically said, um, not my daughter. And you have to accept this asking, who basically is who's the father? Which would be an understandable thing and the cusp of this story is that the daughter is basically not saying who got her pregnant. And up to now, we don't know who. So it's basically like a mystery right here. So basically, you're going to have to turn into Columbo or Angela Lansbury from Murder She Wrote or Matlock to really find out who's the baby father. And so that's basically the mystery of this article. Now, my take about this when I read this yesterday after those two failed attempts, uh, I can basically say is I'm willing to guess either two things. Either one of her classmates got her pregnant, or probably if there's some really sinister turn, maybe it's a first somebody who the father knows, probably is one of his friends who's most likely a pedophile who she probably had consensual sex with. They got pregnant. That's probably why she's not saying who or whatever. Unless it's or if even a more sinister term could be maybe she was sexually assaulted and it's too embarrassed to name who sexually assaulted her. So and so on. But and then again, is not indicated that she was raped, but obviously it looked like she was probably had unprotected sex. And I wanted to take a stab. I don't know. I'm not putting blame on the dad per se, but due to the fact that he obviously spoiled her, thought that okay, maybe she's my little precious princess. That if I basically give her, treat her, spoil and pamper her, that she would do no wrong. And his chances are that he probably, when him and stepmom didn't really sit her down and talked about the dangers of having underage sex. I could say unprotected sex as well, but it didn't teach her the wisdom of abstaining until you got to became legal, came of age, and you're out on your own. Cause the thing is that if she had gotten knocked up while like say she's in her 20s when she's a working woman, hopefully able to provide for herself, yeah, that's her life. I mean, ain't gonna really cast stones on her, but her getting pregnant while she's still in high school as a little kid, as an underage girl, not a good look. All right, but the thing is that we don't know. The mystery is who got her pregnant, why she's not telling. Only she can answer that. Her and the baby father. And I'm going to guess that is probably she's probably either afraid that if the dad or the stepmom knows, the dad is most likely going to go after the baby daddy with a lass or probably a firearm and there's going to be some unpleasantries in that encounter. Or maybe she's afraid that if she exposes who the baby father is, that baby father might do something. Maybe if it's somebody who's like an older gentleman who's probably married, has his own family, and is just basically she's afraid that if she exposes him, that the baby father is going to do her and the family something. I don't know. I'm not a detective. I'm not a mind reader. I do not know this woman, this teenager, so I can't really get the answer. But these are guesses I have. Only God overall knows the answer to this. And it's not likely that this teenage daughter is going to say, going to write to Pastor Duma and pretty much spill the beans as who is the baby father and why she didn't really say anything to her dad and stepmom. That's basically just it. And hopefully this recording actually goes through this time. So it's for Stay to Jamaica in the Caribbean. Check out my YouTube pages, Miles Gusson Farron, Miles G Productions, Real Thoughts and Miles. Alright.